On tonight's show, we'll be speaking to the Gabbie Show's titular Gabbie about how to make it on YouTube, and we will also be interviewing Chef Mike Nyland, who recently became a Reddit celeb when he showed us how to make a 3-cheese blend for our pizzas. Trust me, it's gonna be good. Sit tight, relax, and enjoy. This is Pod Awful.
God, he's still doing this?
When you're stuck in the rut and you wanna die, Pod Awful makes that worse. Government leads, they won't let you fly.
Fucking weak, faggot, jackass, Pod Awful, suck. But you know what? You're not funny. I want to really kick your ass. I'm in that ass, bro.
All right, yeah, it's the show, guys. I'm here with David Ray Martinez.
You know what? I want to hear that song fully played one day.
Sorry.
Not today. I just said one day.
No, who cares? It's just an intro song. It sucks. It's a terrible intro. We're redoing it. Sorry, Chori Queso, listener Chori Queso, who made that for us. Your song fucking sucks. We're live as we are every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time over at podawful.tv. I'm Jesse PS, your host. You can friend me on Facebook, facebook.com/JessePS. Send me a friend request or die. Let me introduce you to a lady by the name of Gabbie. Those of you out there who are 14 and a girl might know her. You know what? I've decided we're just going to do the video. I think it's best that we do it. Dave and I were talking about this before the show began, if I should show you this or not. And I've decided I've gotta, because I don't think it's going to make sense otherwise. This is Gabbie. You guys might have seen this on Reddit. We'll be talking to Gabbie in just a moment.
It's just so crazy to me how every once in a while you run into somebody who just sucks.
This is a
After subjecting myself
This is a documentary by a guy named Doc about the Gabbie Show.
to multiple hours of the Gabbie Show, I became increasingly jealous. So I'm just gonna sit here and complain about a young girl trying to make a living just to make myself feel better. Now, before I start, I want you all to remember that she has over 700,000 subscribers and won an MTV Video Music Award. So just keep that in the back of your head. For all of you at home, you probably want to know what the Gabbie Show is. This pretty much sums it up.
All of the other reindeer.
It's a vlog where a 24-year-old adult appeals to preteens by telling them stories. At least it's not as bad as a Let's Play.
Taste my balls.
All right, so I just want to say, for those of you listening to the show later, not watching this over at youtube.com/podawful, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube so you can get the full effect of what's going on here. I promise this is going somewhere. This guy Doc is about to reveal something about Gabbie, and we're going to try to talk to her about it today on the show. She thinks we're talking about something entirely different. If you're watching right now, Gabbie, I'm sorry, but I still want to talk to you about this. I want to get your side of things. Check this out.
Has grown exponentially over the past year, and I have no idea why people are watching her. So I watched a few of her videos and combed through her Twitter page, and I found some interesting stuff. She's a fucking joke thief! Here's a tweet by Bo Burnham. He says, "I keep forgetting the Titans." It's a joke about the movie Remember the Titans. Haha, good job, Bo. Here's Gabbie's tweet a few months later. She says, "Fuck, I keep forgetting the Titans."
All right, so if you don't see where this is going yet, people, this guy Doc is claiming Gabbie from the Gabbie Show, who is becoming a very popular YouTuber. She's got 4 million followers on Vine. He's claiming she's a joke thief, a la the Fat Jew. She's stealing Twitter jokes, and not just Twitter jokes either, but watch what happens on her YouTube channel as well.
Oh, very funny!
Strike?
They're saying in the chat room, by the way, we're live. We have a chat room. We call it the Chaz room. You guys can also call into the show if you want. 480-38-AWFUL. Skype name Pod Awful. If you want to call in anytime. We will be speaking to Gabbie in just a moment on the phone. She has agreed to an interview tonight. They're saying I've never heard of her. Well, yeah, you haven't heard. You're not her audience. Our audience is not her audience. But she is blowing up. In 2015, she blew up And I'm sure, it's like girls, it's like young girls that probably watch her show. That's not a knock to her. That's just her audience. That's fine. It's young boys that watch this one. All the little boys out there are watching Pod Awful. Trust me, I've looked at the YouTube demos. All right, here's Exhibit 2.
Here's a tweet over the summer. Gabbie says, sometimes when I'm in bed, I think of a really funny video idea, but don't want to get out of bed to write it down, so I just convince myself it's not funny.
Now, I recognize this immediately, where this joke comes from, because this is one of my favorite all-time comedians.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Hedberg.
See, I write jokes for a living, man. I sit at my hotel at night, I think of something that's funny, then I go get a pen and I write it down. Or if the pen's too far away, I have to convince myself that what I thought of ain't funny.
She's stealing from a dead stand-up, a guy who died. Died tragically young. Exhibit 3.
This one's pretty self-explanatory.
First of all, let's all just acknowledge the fact that they weren't Indians. It's like Christopher Columbus came to this land. He was like, I found India. And they were like, nope, not India. And he was like, you sure? I'm pretty sure it's India. And they were like, no, it's not India. And he said, India. And then he named the people that were already inhabiting this land Indians. And what's fucked up is a lot of people still call them Indians. They were not Indians. They never were Indians. They never will be.
I really think that white people are from like another planet.
Louis C.K., ladies and gentlemen.
When we came to America, it was so nice. It was just Indians. And they weren't even Indians. We called them that by accident. And we still call them that. Like we knew in a month that it wasn't Indians, but we just don't give a shit. We never correct it. We came here, they're like, hi, and we're like, hey, you're Indians, right? And they're like, no. No, this is India, right? No, it's not, it's totally other place. You're not Indians? No. Ah, you're Indians.
India.
All right, there you go. Strike 3. She's out. All right, there's some more to the video, but let's go ahead and let's get this going.
Those were strikes also.
What's that?
Those were strikes.
Yeah, I mean, she's stealing, right?
I was talking about the...
Oh, God, David. David, you're a stand-up comedian. In your opinion, does this seem like she stole these jokes? In your professional opinion?
My non-professional opinion.
Well, just as professional as her.
I would assume so. I mean, it looked pretty...
It looks pretty damning.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty... Yeah, I mean, we're like the mannerisms.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Two people can arrive to the same idea, but they're not going to approach it the same way.
So.
And especially with that Louis clip. Of all the people to try to take from, Louis, the biggest stand-up in the world right now.
But I'm going to say...
She did the same... Nah.
No. I agree with that. But, it's funny. Like, okay, fine. If her audience is 14-year-old kids or girls...
that doesn't make it okay because they haven't seen it.
I'm not saying it makes it okay.
All right.
I'm not saying that joke stealing is okay. It's the worst thing. Like, it's a horrible feeling when you see someone do your jokes or anything. But at the same time, it's like, she's like, oh, even if they do find out, like, I guess at some point it's like, who cares? Because my audience is a different audience. So, it's not. Yeah,
that's not the way to look at this.
I'm not saying that's the way to look at it.
That's no good. By the way, that's what a 14-year-old girl would say. If a 14-year-old girl watches this video, she's going to go, well, I've never heard of Mitch Hedberg, and I think Gabbie's hilarious. Now, again, Gabbie, if you're watching, I want to talk to you about this. If she's not, we're going to play along. But if you're watching this, I just want to hear your side of it, because maybe we're wrong about this. Maybe this guy pulled certain things. And by the way, I've got something I want to say about this Doc guy who made that video as well, because I think he's a bit of a hypocrite. I think this is a little bit of a case of the pot calling the kettle black. Maybe we should get Joe Rogan in on this too. He likes to beat up on joke thieves, but I say we call Gabbie right now. I don't know if she's going to answer. There's no way to tell. If she's watching right now, she might be running off and hiding. There's no way to know. But I do have an email from her saying that we are good to go on this call tonight. So let's find out. Hope so.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we are calling Gabbie, a.k.a. The Gabbie Show. 4 million followers plus, at least, on Vine.
Did she tweet us out saying that she's going to be on?
No. 800,000 YouTube subscribers. She agreed to do the show. I kind of wondered if maybe she got where this is going and it's just...
Well, you should have asked her, or like earlier today. She should have, hey, make sure you tweet out.
No, we're good. We did, yeah. I didn't want to push anything with her, because she's big enough to ignore us. Look, we're small potatoes compared to this girl, but that's exactly what makes that a problem. She's got a big audience and a lot of people that won't know where those jokes came from. They'll know Bo Burnham, but they won't know Mitch Hedberg or Louis C.K., and they'll think it's fine. Mm-hmm. And I did a thing today where I've been tweeting out her tweets, like just copy and pasting her tweets. All right, she is not answering. We'll see if she calls. She's supposed to call us. I'll send her an email real quick from the same email and ask her about it. We are also going to talk to Chef Mike Nyland tonight, so look forward to that. But we'll see if we can get her later in the show because, again, she guaranteed me we were good to go tonight. And I don't think she's cutting and running on this. I don't think, but it does make me nervous, David. What do you think she's hiding?
I don't think that she has to hide. I think she just doesn't have to do it.
No, she doesn't have to do it.
Yeah, so...
No, I don't think she has to. She agreed to do it. Sorry, that's me opening my email to message her. So let's message Gabbie real quick and say... I'll say, hey, sent a contact request and try to call. Show is live. All right, so we'll go with that. I'll even leave the email. Jesus Christ, that's loud. I'll leave the email open, see if she responds through email or what have you. What I was saying about this Doc guy, the guy who made the video. Mm-hmm. He's the one calling her out on this shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm watching the video, and I think he is ripping off another YouTube channel with his style. Mm. This is very niche, and so you either know this or you don't, but there's this YouTube channel called Red Letter Media, and they do the Star Wars prequels reviews, the Mr. Plinkett reviews, and there are definitely people out there who know what I'm talking about. Mm. These are big things. And, she's typing. She's typing on Skype. Gabbie is typing. Let's see what she says. Sorry, had to switch to my phone. Computer wouldn't work, she says. All right, let's give her a call. All right, we're calling Gabbie. Gabbie!
Hello!
Hey there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us. I'm sorry my video's not working right now on my end.
That's okay. You're a little shy. I get it.
Yeah, well, I'm ugly, so that's the problem.
Oh.
Everybody
I just didn't want to say it out loud.
Thank you very much. Everybody on YouTube tells me how ugly I am all the time, so
they tell me how beautiful I am.
That's true. We're here with my co-host David. Gabbie, thank you so much. This is Gabbie from the Gabbie Show. Gosh, how many followers do you have on Vine?
For a little over 4 million.
4 million, and what is it? Over 800,000 YouTube subscribers.
Yeah, I think it's like 850 now. See, that count, I still check like a hawk because I'm very obsessed with my YouTube count right now. I want to be at 1 million very badly. Absolutely.
Well, you're quickly on your way there. I mean, all of this kind of blew up for you this year, right? And or rather, last year. Happy New Year, by the way.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. It was honestly mostly this year. Last year at this time, I had just moved here. I think I had around 700,000 followers on Vine.
Wow.
And no YouTube channel. So it's mostly all from this year.
Damn.
Wow. What the hell?
It's been a good year.
Damn. How do we get that? That's what we want to know tonight is how do you make it on YouTube? What is the secret to making it on YouTube? Because we're small potatoes. We only started, really trying to put out the YouTube stuff last year. And I don't know anything.
Okay, first of all, let me just say that I keep looking at myself because I have nowhere else to look.
Sure. I understand. That's fine.
You're like, wow, this is the mirror. This is awesome.
I'm like, okay, first of all, I look really good right now. Second of all,
Yeah.
well, it's mostly just about, okay, first of all, I had a huge advantage with YouTube, obviously, because I started with Vine, so I had that huge platform to jump off of, even though I only had about 700,000 at the time.
Right.
It's a really nice head start to be able to push those people over. But now that a lot of my audience on YouTube is specifically from YouTube, I would say the most important thing is to stay consistent, which I'm assuming you guys do. And just, you need to offer something that nobody else offers. And are you there?
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're there.
We go.
Look at this video.
It's a little dark. I'm sorry.
Yay.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, Jesse's white and I'm black, so just put the camera on me. So
I'm black at heart. And I mean, I have a black heart.
Yeah.
I'm black in the booty.
Nice.
Uh,
Can we see
Not
your
okay.
butt?
Probably not okay.
Can we see your butt?
Oh, no, it's all right.
Okay.
Too late.
Fine. That's fine. I thought I'd ask.
Because, see, you don't ask the right way.
How do you ask the right way, David?
You say, you don't ask.
You don't say, can I see your butt?
Yeah, it sounds, that's the weirdest way to ask. Be like, girl, I already see it.
She brought it up.
I can see it from your face that you have.
I did bring it up.
Yeah, you brought it up. That's kind of your fault, not
Yeah,
mine.
that was my bad.
Okay, so yeah, staying consistent, that's a big one. And a lot of, I was saying a lot of people, they say terrible things about me when I post videos because I'm gross looking, right? Like I get it. I get it told I'm greasy. I get told I'm a 15-year-old, which I take that one as a compliment.
I can give you some translucent powder that might help.
You know what it is I'm fully clean. I just it's these blue lights I use in here.
Yeah, they're pretty.
It makes me look shinier than I am.
And it makes me look.
That's what translucent powder is for.
Yeah? Is
Yeah.
that the secret? Do you hear these terrible things all the time on YouTube?
Oh my god, yes. I swear, I'm the fattest, ugliest Juno's tour in the entire world.
Jesus Christ. Did they say that to you?
Are you a Jew?
No, I'm not Jewish.
Let's get that out there right now. Guys, she is not Jewish.
She is.
Just Junos, apparently. That's what everybody says. Which isn't really an insult, but whatever.
That's what I have to figure out is
chosen nose.
Is how a chosen nose.
I want the chosen nose.
Yeah.
Chosen nose.
See, that's what we got to figure out is dealing with the haters because we got plenty of them. Gabbie, you're no stranger to controversy. I think you had a recent scuffle on YouTube. If you don't,
the Reddit thing?
Yeah, the Reddit thing. What happened there?
Hold on, did you reach out to me before or after the Reddit thing?
Honestly, I don't know if it was before or after.
Okay, well, the Reddit thing was a little bit crazy because, first, by the way, if you title this podcast like The Gabbie Show on The Gabbie Show Review, I will kill you. I will actually murder you if you
Okay, well, we got that
that
on video, so you're now you've just caused a whole new controversy. You just become a murderer.
Seriously, don't do it. I'll be very angry if you use that clickbait. I will tear your fucking podcast from the ground up. Anyways.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, that was kind of insane and kind of unfair. And I actually, one of a bigger comedian, I won't say his name, he actually was really bashing me because of it. And then it was on.
Say his name. No, who was it? I want to hear his name.
I'm not going to say his name.
Call him out.
I'm smarter than that.
No, come on, call him out. Nobody watches my show.
Now what? You never know. These people troll the internet all day.
Give me his initials. Give me his initials.
No, I'm not doing it.
We'll find out. So
CK. No, I'm just kidding. It was not Louis CK. It was not him at all.
Okay.
But no, so this guy was bashing me on Facebook, and he was just like one of the advocates of like destroy the Gabbie Show. And my responses to his posts were just like slaying him. I was basically like, okay, well, this is kind of lame, whatever. And then he finally, after everybody was supporting me on his post, because most of the comments on his post were like, yo, dude, like, it seems like you're kind of making a mountain out of an anthill. This isn't that big of a deal. Like, she stole maybe one joke out of all of these. Like, none of these are really good examples of stolen jokes. You should know that. You're one of the biggest advocates against stolen jokes, whatever. So then he messaged me, and he basically was like, yeah, it's just like, as a comedian who's worked so hard, like, it's so frustrating to see this, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I don't steal jokes. The examples that this guy used were a tweet, and he said the Bo Burnham tweet.
Right.
He said this tweet was tweeted a couple months later. That tweet was 2.5 years later after Bo Burnham's tweet. 2.5 years later. So he's either saying that I remembered this tweet from 2.5 years ago, and I sat on it for 2.5 years and I waited for the perfect opportunity to steal this tweet, or I stalked his page back 2.5 years and found it was just ridiculous.
You also worded that one differently, and I think that's a joke that could be made.
I think everyone's made a joke.
Everyone's
about the
made
type.
that joke.
Yeah,
I think.
like,
I don't think
that's-
that's. I think we've all come to that realization and thought, "Isn't that funny?" And then probably said it or tweeted it or Facebook.
Anytime it comes on, you think about it. Like, yeah, I never remember the title.
I got to say, personally, the one that got me, Abby, I'm a huge Mitch Hedberg fan. So that second
I
one,
am too. But let me tell you about the Mitch Hedberg
Well.
one. So when I started listening to Mitch, I was probably 16 years old. My ex-boyfriend was obsessed with Mitch Hedberg, and we would listen to Mitch all the time. And Mitch had died around that time, so he had no more new material coming out. I listened to Mitch on repeat for forever, and then he didn't have new material, and I stopped listening to Mitch for years just because there was nothing else to listen to. So that tweet that I tweeted was actually inspired by my fucking grandma talking about her fucking grocery list, saying how when she's at bed at night, because her upstairs gets really cold, that she doesn't want to get out of bed, so she convinces herself she doesn't need groceries. And then I said to her, that's how I am with YouTube videos. Now, I will say the way I worded it was very much Mitch, and I'm not denying that in my head, like, it was still in there. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But it wasn't like this thing in my head where I was like, I'm going to steal this joke from Mitch Hedberg that I haven't heard in 6 years and try to take credit for it. It was like one of those things where you absorb something, years later, something kind of triggers it, and then you accidentally say the same thing.
Yeah.
And when you're producing as much content as I'm producing, which is 10 tweets a day, 2-3 YouTube videos a week, a Vine a day, sometimes shit happens like that. And it's really unfortunate that this guy was really bitter and really angry and took a couple examples and put them back to back to back to make it look like all I do is steal jokes. But at the end of the day, I have hours and hours and hours of original content. I don't need to steal one joke from a dead comedian.
Yeah, you actually replied on his on a lot of the comments on his YouTube channel.
Yes, did.
And which is something that most people would never do. Like, most people would shrink away and hide. But you replied to a bunch of the people on here, and your reply is the top reply right now on his video.
Are you looking at it right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I just thought to look at it.
Stop giving him more views. You better
well
pause that shit.
Gabbie, here's the thing. I was actually right before we finally heard back from you. I was actually saying something about. Now, look, I don't know which way to go on this. I will say, when you look at a documentary, whatever it's about, they're always what documentary have you watched that wasn't fucking convincing?
Yeah.
There are. I've seen conspiracy theories where I'm like, well, damn, maybe aliens did 9/11. I don't know. So there is that aspect of it, and you also made mention in one of these comments about how there's sort of a sponge effect where you just kind of sponge off of things that you're inspired by, and I've suffered from that same thing.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch comedy.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do. I get it. I totally get it. And I was actually saying right before you called in that this Doc guy, and I actually commented on his video about this Doc guy, he's basically ripping off the style of Red Letter Media, the guys that do the Mr. Plinkett Star Wars reviews.
Yeah, there's a lot of irony and a lot of things that this guy said and did. Like telling me that, oh, you stole the YouTube format from every YouTuber. Look at these fucking jump cuts. And it's like, dude, you think you created this format that you're using?
By the way, Gabbie, do you mind if we don't jump cut while we talk in this video? Is it okay if we just keep going?
Okay.
Can we just, is it cool if every once in a while there's like an awkward pause?
I'm so over you. I'm hanging up.
Oh, come on. I'm just joking about what you just said about what he said. No, I will say, this is what I was going to say is, I had my talent booker reach out to you, and when we started looking into this thing, I realized, like, well, maybe we should hear from both sides of it, and I actually asked Doc to come on. And he
Is he here?
He is not. No. This isn't this isn't a gotcha sort of thing.
I'd have been like, okay, bye. I gotta go.
This is not a gotcha thing. I asked him to come on, and he refused to do it. And I think the reason he refused to come on is because he saw my comment where I said he's ripping off Red Letter Media. But if you know that channel,
well,
and then you
he's
watch his
also
videos,
anonymous is the thing. In order for him to come onto this podcast, he wouldn't be anonymous.
Well,
but,
I would keep him anonymous if if he doesn't want to show up on camera. I could do that. That's not what he said. He just said, "No, I'm not interested right now. Thanks." Which seems a little suspect to me. I don't know. I mean, you.
It's also a little strange that he came out of a 1-year hibernation for me, right?
That
like
is
of
weird.
all the things to shake you the fuck out of your absence from the internet, it's me.
He was gone for a while,
but he was working on. I guess he was working on compiling all that stuff.
He was compiling the data for a year.
Yeah, he was sat down. He's like, I'm going to follow her for 1 year.
Well, I'm trying to keep it fair and balanced here, Gabbie, but I got to say, I wanted to see, I thought, Doc seems like he's being hypocritical. I do understand all of the points you made as to why you might have 3 tweets that are similar.
Oh, no, here's the thing with tweets, and I did say this to the comedian I was speaking to as well.
What was his name again?
I'm not going to say his name. Good job, though.
Good.
The thing with tweets is, I definitely didn't steal Bo Burnham's tweet, and I definitely didn't steal that joke from Mitch. I do think I've heard them before for sure, but it wasn't a very conscious thing. But when it comes to Twitter, I do share a lot of memes, and that was another thing that a lot of people were like, look at all these other stolen tweets. And I was like, dude, that's a really popular meme. That was on every Instagram account. That was on every Facebook account. I'm not pretending like I wrote this. That's as if
Then you get to the problem where it's the fat Jew problem. And again, I'm not calling you a fat Jew. I mean the guy. Then you get to the problem where that's everybody on YouTube. That's not me. I will not say that. I think you're a lovely young lady and you do great work. But then you get to the problem where if you don't add credit to it, if you're not crediting the person who did it.
Well, a lot of times there's not credit. If I'm looking at the Hood Comedy IG account and the world's funniest IG account, none of these things are credited to anybody. And when I tweet them, it's the same thing. Well, it was to me at the time. It felt the same as if I was to tweet, I'm on a seafood diet. When I see seafood or when I see food, I eat it. You know what I mean? It's a joke that I'm not pretending I wrote. It's just a joke that I thought was funny.
That's not the same. That's an old joke. There was one, I Googled one.
A lot of these are old jokes. None of these are new, fresh material that I'm pretending are mine.
Well, I Googled one. It's the one that says, 1995, I made you a mixtape. 2005, I burnt you a CD. 2015, here's a dick pic.
Yeah, that was a huge meme. It was on World's Greatest Comedy. It was on Hood's Finest. It was on Hood Comedy. It was on 1,000 Facebook pages.
Well,
that was a really popular meme.
The first thing I found was the guy that tweeted it originally. So I think just all of those places also stole it.
Oh, for sure, probably, but I don't know who the fuck tweeted it.
So you're saying you're seeing it as a meme, and then you're taking it and using it after it's already been memed.
Yeah, and I know now that that's not a cool thing to do, but it just I never thought about it, I guess, because I've had a Twitter since 2009. So when I had no audience, I was just tweeting this stuff because I thought it was funny. And now I realize that I'm somebody that people come to because I write jokes. So when I tweet memes, people will look at it as if I'm writing a joke. So now I don't do that anymore.
Okay. Look, I mean, there's no way to prove if you stole these things or not, and you can make a convincing little documentary like Doc did, but it doesn't prove anything.
No, I have a life, so I would never do that.
Well, sure, but it is strange, it is suspect. But you're saying you didn't think about it before, but I guess now you're saying you won't do that again with the memes where you just reuse them for your Twitter.
Yeah, because for me, memes were just things that were shared over and over and over again.
Sure.
And it was just the way it is. You go to any themed Twitter account or any popular YouTuber, any popular Viner, and you go to their page and you'll see a bunch of memes. And they're just typed out because pictures don't do as well on Twitter.
I know, but
I do all my bad memes myself. So
Oh, you're what?
I do a lot of memes, but they're just
he do memes all by himself.
Yeah, they're my own crazy jokes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's what.
No, I get it. That's what makes them a meme. But I do think that is a weird thing that it's a weird part of the culture, the internet culture, where these things do get shared around with no attribution.
Yeah, that's why people are putting watermarks on their things now. They're putting their accounts and. I mean, it's fine. I use my picture most of the time, so if you're gonna meme me, then you're weird.
And God knows, I've like definitely had my stuff stolen too. And I think there's for example, that tweet about the 19th whatever. That tweet was something that I didn't have any way of tracking this person. When people like straight up rip off my jokes and stuff, it's like, okay, you know who I am. I'm like a public figure, as opposed to this guy who.
What if they rip off one of the ones you ripped off, though? Is that okay?
What?
What if they rip off one of the ones you ripped off? Does that make it okay?
You mean like a meme? If somebody else reposts the same
like
meme that I posted?
Yeah. If what if I copy and paste just your tweets, but they're the ones that you copied and pasted from something else? Does that make it?
Well, that's totally fine because they're memes.
Because I did that
so many times.
Today, I copied and pasted a bunch of your tweets and tweeted them just to see if they would get me, 1,000 likes and stuff. And it didn't work at all, man. I thought for sure I would get.
You're not gonna get 1,000.
Yeah,
you have to have a likable personality in order for that to happen.
That is so true.
Damn it.
That's one of the keys, the likability.
It's one of the keys.
People, I was just in a little fight with another comedian, and
what's his name? Name him.
No, we're not.
God damn, both of you.
Because we're likable people. We can't like destroy our.
We are likable people, and that's another reason I wasn't worried about this video because I'm comfortable with my integrity. I have a really solid fan base. I lost literally no subscribers from this. Like
they're not going to.
Didn't affect my life.
They like you.
They
like you as a person. But the only thing I like when Jesse showed me the video initially, and it was the whole the Louis C.K. one, and that one I was like, oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Yeah, pretty damn similar. And that's why I said on the video. Well, I didn't say this part, but when I filmed it. Didn't think of Louis C.K. It's a very common thing when people are talking about Thanksgiving and Indians and Columbus Day. They always say, like, look at the Young Turks thing. Look, that's what we learned in fucking grade school. The way I delivered it was Louis C.K. When I delivered it, when I was filming it, didn't think of Louis C.K. one time. When I edited it, when I was editing it like 500 times and watched it 500 times, it didn't strike me as Louis C.K. When I saw it side by side, I said, that's 100% Louis C.K. I've 100% heard that on Pandora, Louis C.K. or Amy Schumer or somebody's radio station. I've never seen it, like, physically, but I know for 1,000% fact that I've heard it. And that's why I said the thing about absorbing jokes where, yes, I've definitely heard that. It's not an original idea, which is why it didn't make me immediately think of Louis, but it definitely was very like I've heard it before. Like there's no other way to say it.
Yeah.
When I did I sit down and say I'm going to steal this joke from Louis? When I was editing it, did I think, this is Louis? I can't wait to post it. People are gonna love it.
I don't think anybody thinks that though. I don't think anybody thinks you're consciously going.
No, people do.
Fuck
100%.
that.
Yeah.
No, that's what people think I'm doing, and that's why it was so huge on Reddit. It was called The Gabbie Show Steals Jokes, or YouTuber caught stealing all her jokes. And in the video, or the description of the video was, manipulates 12-year-olds and makes all of her money from stealing jokes from comedians. People think that I'm going and trying to find funny content and stealing it. And that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, I actually had an issue with both you and Louis, like, Italian, because I mean, Christopher Columbus was Italian, right? Or what was he? Yeah. So
he was Spanish. No, he was Italian.
Portuguese
or whatever. Yeah. So he wasn't white. So
yeah, he is. That's white.
That is not white.
Are you nuts?
They're not white.
Yes, they are. What are you talking about?
They're not white.
Yes, they are.
Who told you that they're white?
Well, David, you thought Gabbie was black when you saw a picture of her.
Well, she looked like she had a tan.
Gabbie, are you black?
I have some.
See?
Really?
See?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How much?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
See, this is why
I'm joking. There's no black.
Do you want some?
We're all from Africa.
Funny.
I stole that joke. All right. So the would you say that you have to be way more careful now in the future because of this?
I mean, the only thing I've really changed is I don't tweet memes. Okay. And if I tweet a joke that I think that might have been said before, like I saw on my time hop that I tweeted something And it was from like 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I want to tweet it again. But first, like, let me make sure that I didn't see it originally, so I'll Google it and see. But like, I'm not really that stressed out about it because I don't steal content. I have 100 YouTube videos, and he found one YouTube instance where I said something that was similar to another comedian.
Okay.
I'm not more careful because I don't steal jokes. Like, I do the same exact thing I've always done.
2016 New Year's resolution: don't use memes.
Well, I'm gonna use memes all the time. You know me.
I don't think anybody should be using memes. Period. I think they're lazy. I think they're. Well, how many times have we told There's
nothing wrong with sharing funny content. It's the same thing as saying I love Louis C.K. Listen to the Hilarious album.
There is
the same exact thing.
There's a thing that's happened because of meming popularity and the internet, though, where people now in real life will use a meme as shorthand for humor and think that makes them funny.
Well, I think that's stupid.
But that's like quoting Family Guy. It's a thing that I have to tell our listeners all the time. Like, 12-year-old Reese who calls in, he all he does, and I think this is like a 12, 14-year-old thing. All he does is he'll say a meme and he thinks that's him being funny, but it's not. It's someone else was funny and you're repeating it. And it's not funny outside of that original context. To me, anyway. It's just a thing that I personally have a real
I'm not sure what memes you're referring to, but there are a lot of times where my friends and I do that, and maybe, I don't know, how old are you?
Wow, I'm 15, I told you. I'm a 15-year-old little boy.
No, but I mean, that's kind of like what my generation does. Like, there's a lot of times where we'll say, like, what are those? And it's a meme, and it's funny. In the context that we're using it, it's not the original context, but it's still funny.
I'm not sure that one was funny in its original context.
Well, I mean, I have an 8-year-old son. I'm 39, so I'm older than both of you. And my son started doing that to like people's sneakers and stuff like that. Like, what are those? And I was like, oh, okay. I guess it's funny like the first couple of times. And then it's like it's over, But
it's just part of the culture.
Yeah,
like, we're an internet generation, and it kind of like bonds us in a way. And I don't know.
I guess
like it.
I do wonder. And aside from your controversy, Gabbie, I'm just saying this as a thought. I do wonder if copyright and the idea of like ideas having an owner is going to go away because of the internet, which I'm not sure is a bad thing. But I mean, we live in
I don't think it'll ever go away. I think that with every rule, like, rules are going to be broken and things are. But like, for example, like that meme where I saw like, here's a dick pic, whatever. The dates one, like, there was no way to really trace that back to somebody.
Well, I mean, I Googled it, I found it, but
like nobody cares. Like, it's like not, you know what I mean? Like,
all right,
I mean, people care.
That doesn't sound
good. That's a bad way to put it.
Yeah,
it's just,
I wouldn't say that, Gabbie. It sounds real bad.
No, listen. I think what happens is
take that back.
No, because I'm saying we're.
because it was, as soon as I said it, I realized that you were gonna take it out of context.
I think I took it in context.
No, I think no. I
mean,
that
wasn't in context.
Like I say, a lot
of times. How many people did you say watch this show? Really quick. I'm not trying to be rude, but like you said, like 1 million people, and I'm looking at your YouTube, and you have like 5 views.
It's like it's at least 1 million.
Are they listening right now? Why doesn't your YouTube channel get more popping? You should promote that shit.
I know. It's what was it? What was the thing I was supposed to name this video again?
If you do it, I will literally destroy your life.
How will you do that? How are you going to destroy my life?
I'm just kidding. See, you're not fun. I like the other guy that I can't see. He's fun.
See, I'm telling you, likability.
She likes you because of affirmative action.
Then that's why everyone loves me.
Gabbie, real quick before we let you go, will you say the N-word?
No.
Okay. David he's into it when white girls say nigger.
That's a goddamn
David told me that he likes when he's sleeping with a white girl for her to call him a nigger.
No.
That's a Childish Gambino bit.
Is that really?
I'm going to have to and make a Reddit video about that because that seems like a very unique premise, and I feel like he might have stolen that.
Is that true? I actually hate Childish Gambinos. I honestly
I really love Donald Glover as a comedian. He makes me laugh.
He's a great actor and stuff. I just after the first mixtape, I was a little done with Childish Gambino. We get it. I'm so different. I'm not like other guys. I'm a nerdy black guy. I am so different, man. It's enough. That has
Is that
nothing
a song?
It sounds like all of his songs. I don't know.
You should write that.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I think Gabbie hates me.
Everyone hates
I don't hate you. I'm not like the biggest fan of you, just because when you have somebody on a guest and they do like a favor and like come on your podcast and then you try to tell them that they like stole shit, it's kind of like,
I didn't try to tell you anything. We're bringing up a thing that happened.
Well,
I just want to know how you make it as a YouTuber.
What's that?
I just want to know how you make it as a YouTuber. We've been asking all these YouTube guys. You know.
Oh, well, it's just consistency.
No, I'm just kidding. We wanted to know if you stole stuff. Sorry
you wanted to know if I stole stuff, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, it really doesn't matter who believes me and who doesn't, because again, like I said, my fans who have been following me for a very long time know that all of my content's original, and you can go and watch my hours and hours and hours of content and my 800 Vines and my 100 YouTube videos, and you can see that I create a lot of original shit. And I actually have this quote, I don't have it in front of me, obviously, but Louis C.K., I was like Googling stuff, and he actually did this whole thing with Dane Cook, because he was accused, or Dane Cook was accused of stealing from Louis.
Yeah,
and when they asked Louis, do you think he stole it? He basically said exactly what I said, which is funny. Maybe I absorbed it. But he literally said, I don't think that Dane Cook stole my stuff. I think that he probably saw the bits at one point, absorbed them, and then, you know, came up with them, thought they were an original thought. And it's a really hard thing to not do, especially as a creator who is thirsting for content all the time. It's really hard to say when your thoughts are original or not. And I just thought he put it really eloquently. And let's not forget, Louis C.K. was very strongly accused of stealing from David Cross, Jerry Seinfeld. Like, everybody's accused of stealing from somebody. I'm not, whatever.
Comedy is comedy, right? So if you absorb it, you absorb it. If I mean, like, I'm one of those people, like, I try not to watch a lot of things, because then you do really grab it in your head, and then you say something, and then they're like, oh, that's this guy's joke. And I'm just like, I don't even know who that is. Like, I don't watch.
I once got tagged. I made a Vine, and somebody once tagged me in this girl's account who, I think she had like maybe 57 followers. The Vine had like 12 views and 1 like, and everybody said I stole it. And I was like, what are the odds that you really think that of all of the stuff on Vine, that I found this one girl's Vine?
Those are the kind of accounts that the Fat Jew always steals from, though. Or like,
oh, well, I mean, it only had 12 likes on it or something. So, like, there's no way that people, like, whatever.
I don't even Vine, so I think I did like 2 Vines.
So, wait, this podcast about Philip DeFranco, is he in this?
Us. What's that?
This podcast with Philip DeFranco, is he in this?
Yeah.
Cute. I have to listen to this one. He's bae.
I hate Philip DeFranco. Do you know Philip DeFranco?
Why do you hate him?
Do you know him in real life?
Yeah.
Can you tell him I fucking hate him?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I can't stand that guy. He's a dirty liar and a scoundrel.
I can't tell if you're being funny.
Who's so scoundrel?
I mean, I think I am being funny, but also I'm telling the truth. That whole video is about the fact that he secretly tries to sell DraftKings to his young fan base and acts like it's just content. I mean, I get that you have to sponsor stuff and to make money on YouTube, but he does it in this way where he acts like it's a...
I'm just going to stop you right there, because it's a sponsorship, just like you heard.
Yeah, but
you're
say it's a sponsorship.
To be big on YouTube, I'm going to tell you how to get big on YouTube.
No, I wasn't actually
Don't be a fucking troll. Nobody likes a troll. People don't share negative content. That's why that guy's video was big for one day, and the views haven't really gone up since. That's why I don't get commented about it anymore, because trolls are just looking for the next thing to troll on. So if you want to have good content and build a subscriber base, don't be negative. Be supportive. Be happy. Ugh. Look at other people, what they're doing, and be like, hey, good for you. That's what you're doing. I wouldn't do it, but that's your thing. And you might get somewhere.
I know that. I fully agree. You're absolutely right. Not that you need me to tell you that. You're at 100% right. I've known that the entire time. And that said, we got to move on because I got somebody else to troll. So, Gabbie, thank you very much.
Gabbie,
okay, don't be a troll. Be happy. And bye, guy that I never got to see. I miss you.
Bye, Gabbie. Can I be your sidekick?
Yeah, for sure. Tweet me.
Yeah,
I will.
All
with
right.
my 13.
Thank you for your time, Gabbie.
Bye.
Bye, Gabbie.
What's up? Remember that? That's an old meme. I stole that joke from the chat room. Stole that from Zach in the chat room. Thanks, Zach.
But you know, that's crazy because they asked Martin about that.
Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, they asked Martin about that.
Martin!
Yeah, they asked him, like, what about the Budweiser guys? They, like, literally stole your joke. Budweiser advertiser stole your joke.
Is what's up from Martin?
Yeah, what's up? And then they did.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was before.
But they did it like this. They did it like this. They went.
That's what he. Yeah, that's what he said. They slowed it down.
I don't know. Saying "what's up" is a thing,
dude.
That's a pretty tenuous one.
Yeah.
You know what? I just don't believe him because he's black.
Yeah, because I was about to say there's no way
it's all
possible.
Part of the grand white conspiracy.
Yeah, because there's no way possible you can say that someone who goes, "What's up?"
We gotta call this chef guy. Let's take a quick break. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we gotta call him. So we're gonna take a quick break. Join that pizza fund if you enjoy the content. We'll be right back after this. podawful.com/support. Join the pizza fund.
Okay, this is Rudy Lewis from Please Don't. Let me see. Please don't die. What was I supposed to say again?
Please don't die, niggas.
This is Rudy Lewis from Please Don't Die, Black Men, and you are listening to Pod Awful. Let me do it that way and say titty sprinkles.
No, say. All right, do it first this way.
I once read in a science magazine in the waiting room at the doctor's office that a low-income individual is more likely to commit suicide, so help keep the gun out of my mouth. Pod Awful is a one-man operation. I do my best to provide hours and hours of free content each month. How can you be a part of the program? It's easy. Go to podawful.com/support. There you will find The Pizza Fund. The Pizza Fund is a subscription-based donation system brought to us by our friends at Patreon. Basically, you give back a little each time we release an episode and help out the cost of making the show. Put in however much you can give, click Become a Patron, and put in your payment info. Each regular episode of Pod Awful released gets a tiny tip from you. It's like handing Daddy a can of Dr. Pepper and saying, cheers. But Jesse, what if you release a bazillion episodes this month? No worries, stupid idiot. You set a monthly limit for how much you can give back. I would never take more than what you can afford. Plus, the Pizza Fund gives you exclusive benefits, like the fan club card, bonus shows that can't be seen anywhere else, early access to content, and much more. And as we get more pizza funders, we hit new goals, which will let me make even more awesome content as we grow. Look, you'll probably spend more on coffee or Taco Bell or some bullshit this month. How does the show get better? This is it. The Pizza Fund. And if that's too much commitment for you, we always have the tip jar at podawful.com. If we made you laugh this episode, throw us a tip in the tip jar. You'll probably tip some dumbass waitress more money, and she does a terrible job and could literally be replaced by a monkey. Contribute to the Pizza Fund and have your name added to the list of people who have made Pod Awful possible over the years. podawful.com/support. Hey, it's the Pizza Fund.
Yeah, DraftKings, everybody. I like DraftKings. I've been using DraftKings for years.
Shut up, you don't.
It's perfectly normal for a 14-year-old to have DraftKings advertised to them.
They're not allowed to use DraftKings, aren't they?
It's a gambling service.
Exactly, so they have to be over 18.
And it should be illegal.
It is illegal in New York City.
It ain't. Oh, is it in New York City?
They've banned it in some states.
Well, Philip DeFranco wants you to buy into it, but he ain't going to tell you it's his sponsorship. I sit here, I tell you, hey, if you want to help out our show, the Pizza Fund, it's our Patreon. There's no, it's clearly an advertisement. Mm-hmm. The only advertisements I do are my stuff. So if you want to keep enjoying stuff like that, where we're not secretly trying to get one over on you, podawful.com/support.
What does he do? How does he do that?
That's another video.
Okay.
Also, we've got shirts. We got new shirts available at podawful.com/store. Thank you to everybody who bought those. We have a new Mr. Bill, a.k.a. Uncle Bill, a.k.a. Dark Gable t-shirt that is beautiful. I can't wait to get mine. It's still on its way. We've got a brand new Pod Awful t-shirt with a brand new logo on it. And of course, the old t-shirts are there. And also, thank you to everybody who has bought our new prank call suite. Master PS Theater presents Stupid Stacy Saves the World. Let me know, those of you who have listened to it already, what you think. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I've gotten some positive comments and feedback on it already. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Gabbie, but we got to move on. We're way late on this. If you didn't see this on Reddit, I don't. You were missing out, buddy. This is. I'm just going to be quiet. You're going to get it. It's just one of those things that you're going to get. Make sure you watch us later. YouTube.com/podawful. Subscribe. This is an EHOW video. It's a how-to video.
Hi, I'm Chef Mike Nyland.
Here we go.
I'm a Tucson personal chef, and I'm here to show you how to make a 3-cheese blend for pizza. First, you start with shredded mozzarella, then a shredded provolone, and then a freshly grated Parmesan.
Oh, God.
You mix them all together in a bowl. And then you can use it for your favorite pizza.
He's mixing cheeses.
That's how you make a 3-cheese blend for your pizza.
All right, if you don't understand what just happened, that is a how-to video titled How to Make a 3-Cheese Blend for Your Pizza. It's about 47 seconds long. It stars Chef Mike Nyland. We're about to have him on the show. This just hit the front page of Reddit a week or so ago. It's big stuff. This guy has I don't think he even knows that he's like internet famous for a day. I want to play it one more time. You got to just see the subtleties of it.
Hi, I'm Chef Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry. I like how you watch him from now to the end of the video and he's sweating.
He's sweating profusely. Yeah, thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
because sweating profusely.
I know. I'm like that too.
Watch the way he's red. He's red as a tomato, like the sauce he's going to put on the pizza. And watch the way he shakes his head while he talks. He's so nervous about this. And this is a channel called EHOW. They do how-to videos. So everything they've got millions and millions of these videos. How to do all these bizarre things. And he's literally just mixing cheese with his hands. That is it. It's a how-to video on how to take 3 cheeses and mix them with your hands. Watch one more time and listen to this first thing he says about what he is. Listen to this.
Island. I'm a Tucson personal chef, and I'm here to show you how.
He's a 2-time personal chef. All right, I don't know what that means.
How to make a 3-cheese blend for pizza. First, you start with shredded mozzarella, then a shredded provolone, and then a freshly grated Parmesan.
Okay, we are now 24 seconds into this video.
You mix them all together in a bowl.
All right, he's mixing, guys. So what you do is you put them in a bowl.
And then you can use it for your favorite pizza.
He's literally just mixing it with his hand. Why is this a how-to video?
That's how you make a 3-cheese blend for your pizza.
Maybe people didn't know which cheese to use for 3.
He's just giving those as a suggestion, though. You don't have to use those 3. I mean, come on. That video right there is amazing. If you don't get why that's hilarious, I can't help you. Let's go ahead and call Chef Mike Nyland right now. We want to, he's our cooking guy. All these talk shows, they have cooking segments on them. This is our cooking segment. Celebrity chef Mike Nyland. He's a chef to the stars. I don't know if that's true. He's a 2-time personal chef. A 2-ton personal chef, they thought he said in the Chaz room.
Yeah, I don't know. Or was he a Szechuan?
Hello?
Hi, is this Chef Mike Nyland?
Yes, it is.
Hey, this is Jesse and David. We're live on the show right now. Sorry we took so long to get to you, Chef Mike.
Oh, no problem. How are you?
We're doing great. How are you tonight?
Very good.
You working hard in that kitchen?
Not today. No, I usually take a day off on a Sunday.
Now, where are you based, Chef?
I'm in Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson. Oh, okay. I thought you were.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
that makes a lot of sense now.
So we love food here. We're a couple of big guys. We love to eat, and we're looking to get some. What is your favorite recipe to make, Chef Mike?
Any particular type of cuisine, or just my favorite to make?
Your favorite.
Hey,
your favorite.
David.
I like Cajun food, so like a shrimp etouffee or a jambalaya with a whole bunch of different kinds of, sausages in there and seafood and all that kind of stuff.
That sounds great.
One of my favorites.
I do love a jambalaya, but David, you know this about me. Hey, I'm an old Italian guy, all right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Forget about it. I love a good Italian meal. I also love, we're here in New York, Chef Mike. So,
okay, I'm originally from Connecticut. So.
You're from Connecticut, all right. So then you know, what is the New York food of choice?
Pizza.
Absolutely. How do you make a great pizza, Chef Mike?
Well, I don't know I think the reason you probably called me is because of that video that got pretty good hits on Wednesday and Thursday.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, that was actually a company that hired me to do that. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They're a website called EHOW.
EHOW, yeah.
EHOW.
Yep.
And they're very strict in what they want, how they want you to make the videos. They asked me to make 13 little small videos on how to make pizza, and it was very kind of strange how they asked me to do it. I mean, as you can tell by the video.
All right. Let's cut the crap. So, yes, that's absolutely why we wanted to talk to you. We were going to ask if you even knew about the video. I'm shocked you knew about it. I have so many questions about it. I hope you don't mind me asking.
Oh, I don't mind at all.
Okay, perfect. You seem like a great guy. I checked out your website. I watched all your videos and stuff. Your personal ones, not the EHOW ones. And
I understand.
Yeah, and you've done some amazing work when it comes to food. And then this video comes out, and it leaves me with so many questions. It's so bizarre. I mean, why did they decide that this is a good idea to make a video of you just mixing cheese with your hands?
And actually, that one was the last one of the day. I did
knew
12 other ones, which were a little bit more intense and, actually show how to make a pizza.
Right. Yeah, I saw those as well.
Even with those ones, those were really, they were specific on how they wanted me to show how to make the pizza. And, I'm like, okay, you're sending they sent a guy from Vegas, a really good videographer, to do the actual taping of the video. So, it was very professionally done, as you could tell.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
insane.
Just the way they, and then I said to them, can we just skip that one? And they're like, he said to me, the videographer, if you don't do this last one, they won't pay me.
Oh,
and I'm like, I felt bad for the guy. He was there 12 hours. I'm like,
wow.
I said, you know what? Let's just do this little minute video, and they probably won't even use it.
Right.
Sure enough, they did use it.
Sure.
And I was doing it mockingly in a way. And I'm like, mix these 3 cheeses together, and you make this. Because they said to me, they didn't even want to having make a pizza, just show how to mix the cheeses together. I'm like, what?
Holy shit.
Okay.
So, yeah, because there's another one I saw where you show us how to put dough in a refrigerator, basically.
Yeah. That was actually one, how to make pizza with store-bought dough.
Yeah.
Well, how is it really any different than making it with the dough that you made?
Holy crap. So I got to tell you, Chef Mike, I never thought that you were like the weirdo behind this or anything. And
yeah.
I thought...
I know. I agree. I mean, if I saw it, I would think that, well, who the hell is that nut?
I thought for sure, and I'm so glad you confirmed this for me. My theory all along was this must be the last video of the day.
Yeah, that's why he looked so hot. Yeah, because I was looking at the video. I'm a plus size model like you, Chef. And I looked at the video and I was like, he is hot. He is like, why the F am I still here? And then you mix and then you mix cheese, and I was like, oh yeah, this had been like an inside joke to himself. Like this is I'm a mix.
And I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even think the cheeses I was saying were in those bowls were the actual cheeses. I was just like,
that's hilarious.
Because I even actually saw a guy made a mock video of what I made. And he was like putting Doritos in a bowl, mushing them up, saying, "This is how you make a cheese."
Holy shit! So how did you?
Hey, go for it, man.
How did you find out that you would become internet famous?
I didn't think I would. I thought, some of those videos got, I think one of them got like 100,000 views back when it was first made. But,
oh, really?
I didn't think it was going to get up to, I think it's like up to like almost 800,000 now.
At what point did you find out about the big posting of it the other day? Like, how did that happen?
Because on that actual video, there's a link to my website, and I got a few, like, you get these like anonymous kind of like people that write to you, like if they wanted to use my personal chef service or anything like that. And some of them, they were making jokes. They were like,
people were trolling you.
Yeah, and then I wrote back to him. I said, wait for my next one coming out, how to make, ice cubes, not for Master Chef.
I gotta say, Chef Mike, I love you. Like, you are. If I was honest with you, I'd say, I thought for sure, like, oh, you'd come on, you wouldn't know what's going on, we'd have to play around. That's why we started off kind of faking you out a little bit here.
I understand.
I thought you would try to run if you knew what we really wanted to know, but I was going to ease you into it. But you're so with it. You're so into it. I kind of like want to see you actually make like a dish now because it would be way better. I want you to be like our show's personal chef. I wish you were on camera right now so we could cut to you and you could be like, all right, here's how you put foil on an old duck or something.
Yeah, there you go. Or Jell-O. Yeah, not just for,
yeah, you just open a packet of Jell-O and pour it into a bowl and put it in the fridge and go, and that's how you do it.
Oh, man.
Can we get you to make 1,000 of those?
And that's why the only reason why I didn't do any more really videos for them, because the ones they would send me, it was the same kind of stuff, and I'm like, why don't you just let me make something really good and people would actually learn something.
Yeah, but
I think they're just hell bent on content, right? Like,
right, they want 1,000 videos.
They want 1,000 video because if you sit there and you make a jambalaya video, it's going to take how many minutes? You know what I mean? Even if you cut
they want
all
clicks.
the steps, they want
that ad money.
Yeah, so it's going to be
exactly. Yeah. Hey, you never know. Maybe somebody, maybe Pizza Hut will call me and I'll do a commercial for pizza.
That would be the best. Will you, if you do a Pizza Hut commercial, will you refer to yourself as a 2-time personal chef?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what people were writing to me, too. And I'm like, no, it was... I said, yeah, I guess...
That's
maybe
why
I only had 2 clients, and then I, had to, go, change the fryer oil at McDonald's then or something. I don't know.
That's so much what it seemed like when you only watched that video. Because to be honest, I watched the other videos and I heard you say Tucson. I was like, oh, that's what you said. But I could tell.
And you know what?
That's
and
the
that
last
too.
one.
I had said that probably 100 times that day, and it was like getting to be like, I wish I had a recorded thing of just hit that and say. Yeah, so it probably did sound like 2 times, a few times I said it.
Did you have to do multiple takes?
No, actually, he was really good, and I just,
with the
they weren't, it was professional to the point where, it's like, we have 1 day to make 13 videos, so just, he said, we'll just edit it in any way we can. And by that last one, that was just a 1-take thing, and I was like, okay, bye, see you later.
Wow, so you made 13 hours worth of videos?
Yeah, because there was 13 different videos, and roughly it took about an hour to make each one, because, just by the setup and all that kind of stuff.
And they only amounted to 45 seconds.
That one did, yeah.
I know it's unprofessional to ask, but I gotta ask. You can answer or you don't have to, it's fine.
Okay.
I gotta ask, how much did you get paid for this?
It was like a few $1,000s. It wasn't, really anything to write home to Mama about. But it was only, it was a 1-day thing. And
I would have done it.
I thought originally that it would get me some publicity, And then when you're actually doing it and you're mixing cheeses together, you're like, this is kind of ridiculous.
Well,
you know what?
I mean, it definitely did get you publicity. I think it worked out better than you could have hoped for.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know what? This publicity will help your career because, I mean, you're super social. Like, you're talking to people you've never met before over the radio, and you're like, I can see you easily.
Yeah, you should be on. You should be one of those guys the news goes to for like their cooking segment.
Yeah, and you're definitely. I can see you. You're going to be like on the cooking channel soon, or one of those channels.
I honestly, I want to like whatever we can do to get Chef Mike on, like even just his local news would be awesome, because I think you really do have it, and I think that video. Like, that's such a fun story to get you through the door, If you're interested, because I saw you did. You used to do some little videos on your personal channel where you kind of did.
And that was like with a little what do you call one of those like flip cams, and it was like no editing, and it was it was really low budget.
With people behind you, you could do it. I hope somebody does find you, Chef Mike, because. I
hope so too. I mean, maybe it will happen. Yeah.
If I had the budget, you would be on every episode of our show cooking for us, and while we just sit and watch in New York.
Because I like to cook, like you said, all different kinds of food. So it's not even just like a matter of just making. And I make gourmet pizzas too, which is the thing.
Right.
I mean, the other day I just made a shrimp, crab, and scallop pizza that came out really good.
Yeah, you had a video of something like that too, where where you had one of those. Yeah, this guy makes like the greatest pizzas, and they're having him mix cheese with his hands in a bowl for a video.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me make any of those fancy kind. They're like, oh no, we don't want to make that. You know, like I said, let me make a roasted butternut squash with gorgonzola cheese.
Nah, just
nuts.
mix some fucking cheese with your hands.
Yeah.
Let's get it over with.
Your big tri-state area hands.
Yeah. What are you, a 2-time personal chef? Let's get through this, chef. All right. Well, Chef Mike, while we've got you here, why don't you give out your website, anything you want to plug, so that maybe we can help you out, okay?
Okay, it's www.dinnerelves.com. DINNERELVES.com.
Awesome. Nice. And that's your personal website. And is there any way people should, like, let's say somebody ends up seeing this and they do want to use you the way we're talking about. Is there a certain way they should contact you? Because I'm sure you're getting all these trolls and stuff now.
Yeah, they can contact me. I have contact information on my website. Or you could also, if people want to follow me on Twitter, it's Mike_Nylan, NEYLAN.
Okay.
For Twitter.
So follow him on Twitter, and we're going to follow you on Twitter as well.
Even Mike has a Twitter.
Chef Mike, can we call you again sometime on the show and maybe get a real recipe from you or something?
Sure, definitely.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Mike Nylan.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Check him out at dinnerelves.com. That was Chef Mike. That turned out way better than I ever could have hoped for. That guy was great. I loved him, and I want to marry him.
All right.
Should I have told him that?
I'm happy you didn't.
Okay. Well, David, you got anything you want to say before we go? That's the show.
All right. I have plugs. Wow, plugs.
All right, plugs
January 8th at the Tank, open mic. All kinds of genres of art are welcome. 9 o'clock, 151.
So you're saying storytelling, poetry, music, stand-up.
I know I'm definitely having a dancer come by.
Oh, okay.
Having a
Dance,
rapper.
Rap.
I'm doing stand-up. I have a couple
Can
people.
I come and do some beat poetry?
Why not? Let's do it.
And that's at the Tank, you said?
Yeah, that's at the Tank, 151 West 46th Street, 8th floor. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be starting a...
Well, you make it sound so fun.
No, it's going to be a great comedy show every Saturday.
Christ.
Every Saturday. Because I'm just looking at every Saturday I'm going to be in Queens. Every Saturday.
Oof.
Every Saturday I'm going to be in Astoria, Queens at Fishtails, 38-14 30th Avenue. It's going to be a great comedy show. I think we're going to have Anthony DeVito this weekend. Christina Galston, a bunch of new great young comics.
They'll all be doing Louis C.K.'s jokes, Mitch Hedberg's jokes.
No, I highly doubt that.
You know what Gabbie said during the interview? She said, I used to steal jokes. I still do, but I used to too.
I did not hear that.
That's a Mitch Hedberg joke.
I did not hear that, but I mean, yeah. So
Comedy Tales at Fishtails.
Yep,
Check out
Comedy
David's show.
Tale at Fishtails.
All on Saturdays.
Yeah, every Saturday starting January 9th.
Lord have mercy. All right. And by the way, in our chat room, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Night Owlin says, pot awful cooking. My best guess is the meth type cooking. Zed's Head says, yeah, that would be awesome. Such a good fucking episode and great way to finish. That was good shit, Empathor says. Bunny Steel says, one of the best. Night Owlin says, already just tuned in, damn it. Well, don't worry, Night Owlin. We're actually, I don't know about you, David. I'm not going anywhere because I actually have another story to tell. It's a big one. It's so big that it might even be a whole other show. I want to say real quick before we go, and thank you to everybody who's watching on YouTube as well, listening to the podcast version, subscribe on iTunes, potoff.com/iTunes. I want to say to everybody watching now, we're calling out a guy named Greg Stone, speaking about stand-up comedy. Greg Stone, he's a New York comic. We're calling you out, Greg. You're a piece of shit. I want you to come on the show, and I want to reveal in front of you and the world that you're a liar. This guy's lying about his credits. He's claiming he was on America's Got Talent. He's claiming he's on Comedy Central. He's not. I called him out in front of the world, and nobody's willing to stand up to this guy because they're friends with him. Nobody's willing to say it. I've got a whole story. We're going to do it right after this live. I don't know if it's going to be on the public feed or not yet. So this might be a Pizza Fund only real episode, though. This will be episode 17. We just did episode 16. This is going to be episode 17 one way or the other. So I don't know how it's going to work yet. But stay tuned for those of you who are watching live, and if you're not a member of the Pizza Fund yet, this is exactly why you got to do it. Sometimes episodes are going to have to just go there, because I can't be releasing these episodes publicly. I've already got 3 shows a week out here. It's just too much. It's too much content for everybody. Some of this stuff I got to save for just the people who are willing to support us. So stay tuned for that. This is a crazy story, and you're going to love it. If you think what we just did was great, you're going to love episode 17. Stay tuned for that. Shit, I didn't prepare the outro stuff, but what are you going to do? You can't win them all.
Yeah, let's go. We're leaving.
All right, we're out.
Leaving.
Out awful out.
Right.
Episode 15 of 2016. No, sorry, episode 16 of 2016. Hell yeah.
16.
Pod Awful's back, baby. It's the best it's ever been. We out. Have an awful day.
Thanks, Pod people. Head over to podawful.com/iTunes and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at podawful.tv. Love the show? Keep it going by donating to the Pizza Fund. podawful.com/support. Help keep Jesse from finally ending it all. The show never ends on Facebook. Join our group at podawful.com/group. Watch all our videos on YouTube. Subscribe at youtube.com/podawful. Hey, stupid girls. We're on all your favorite social media platforms. The name is always Pod Awful. See you on Instagram or whatever. And anything else you need is at podawful.com.